It should be a button like right on your phone. Look at the very bottom of your screen. Let me see. It says I sent you one already. So look at the bottom of your screen, and it should be like a little, it should be two guys. It should be one big guy and one little guy in a picture. Are you using a computer or are you using a phone? Because I have other people that has requested to get in the live. What up, though, Big Shay? So, it should, look at the bottom of your screen. I see you. There we go. Perfect. Money with Mari is coming on the live. What up, though? What up, though? How you doing, beautiful?
Good, and you?
I'm good.
I don't know what happened with I was trying to get in my computer, but I had that problem before. But I'm here.
Yes, you are, and it's definitely all good. I definitely appreciate you for being on the couch. One, am I saying your name right, Mari?
Yes, it's Mari, but like everybody,
Mari.
Everybody knows me in the crypto space as Crypto Rican Queen. So
I know that's right. And you know what? I should have known because you're Puerto Rican, right?
Yep.
And that's my grandfather's Puerto Rican and Black.
What?
So
seriously?
That's why my last name is Reyes. So I should have known. So can you tell everybody where you're from?
So yes, originally I'm from San Juan, born and raised in San Juan, Puerto Rico, in the island until I was 21. My husband joined the military, so we left Puerto Rico in 1990, late 1990s, and lived in Oklahoma, lived in Germany, traveled Europe, and then we came here to Texas, and we've been here in Texas for 20-something years. So I consider myself Puerto Rican and Texan because I've been here longer.
Right.
So that's a little bit, yeah. And have a tough childhood, which is why I wanted to do something different with my life. So I tried every kind of business that you can try, right? doTERRA, everything. I tried everything. And 10 years ago, I started affiliate marketing, which is basically referring people to a product or service. And when somebody buys using that link, then you get a commission. And so that's how I got started from that. And then in 2021, in April 2021, I started buying cryptocurrencies, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, but I bought, and I just kept holding those coins. And then in the summer of 2021, I took a bot class because I'm also a trader, and that's when I said, this is it. This is what I'm going to be, and I've been in the crypto space full time ever since 2021. So
that is so super dope. Wow. So what all do you do now?
So basically educate people on TikTok, on financial literacy, because I noticed this disconnect. I didn't have that either, and I know more here that went to the public school system. Even though I'm educated, I went to Baylor University. I have a master's. I went to Texas A&M for a bachelor in history. I still didn't have that how do you manage your money? How do you grow your money? What do the rich do to be able to level up, right? And so that's why I had to do a lot of research on that. And then I just passed that forward to other people so we can bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Mm-hmm. So
right. That's really dope. Now I heard you say that what you started, what did you say you started that got you into cryptocurrency?
Basically affiliate marketing. It's refer other people to products. Like if you like something and you tell your friend, hey, go buy this, whatever, right? And they go buy it, you usually don't get paid, but we instinctively we do that. And so affiliate marketing or referral marketing is people, have you seen those Amazon links?
Right.
And people, that's an affiliate link. So you can actually make money that way.
Right.
So make money online niche. Anything that is going to make you money, right?
Yes, yes. Now, was the reason that you got into that because you didn't want to go work at like a regular 9 to 5 where people sit down and do all of that?
The reason that I got into all this thing is because, one, I grew up in an abusive childhood, a family. My dad, alcoholic, untreated schizophrenic. Grew, I'm a latchkey generation. I know I look young, but I'm almost 50. So, and I'm a grandmother. So between that and having lupus, because I have lupus, by the way, systemic lupus, and a bunch of other.
See, that's why I need you. I have lupus as well, and I'm doing a lupus event May the 6th out here in Oklahoma City.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's what I was just telling everybody. It's called Let's Talk About Lupus because it doesn't get talked about that often, and it's common in people of color.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't, it took them forever to actually diagnose me. It was like after 30s. And so everybody thought that I was crazy. And I was like, I just don't feel good. So I just want to work from home. But when I actually got diagnosed, I said, I knew there was something wrong with me because how can a young person be in the hospital all the time with pneumonia and all this stuff? But yeah, between having that racing and being sick all the time, those two things is what made me wanna, and seeing my parents just struggle financially, that was a lot too, right? Lots of fight because, there was no money. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good, good. That you wanna do better for your family, you wanna do better for you, and you want to make an impact not only for now, but have an exit strategy for the next 10, 20, 30 years. So when my granddaughter becomes an adult in 18 years, 17 years, she is going to have a legacy already. She's not going to have to struggle like I did, right? So that's what keeps me going, and helping the minority communities experience what the rich do, because they don't work for money. They use their money to work for them, right? And this is some of the things that I cover in TikTok. If it's how you spend your money that makes you poor or makes you rich. If you use your money, even if you use debt to buy assets, things that put money in your pocket, compared to buying things that is going to take money from you, which is a liability, that's the difference between who becomes wealthy and who is not, right? And if you don't make money as you sleep, that's another. That's why I focus on passive income, and I teach people the importance of financial literacy. And so, because there's so many people that are lacking the access to all these education, right? We already are in the back of the line, right? When it comes to knowledge, and so the top 5% keep passing the knowledge to their kids, right? And so it's like we're trying to walk a marathon without no legs, basically. Mm-hmm. It's the analogy that I will actually put it. So, and I just don't, cryptocurrencies, that 44% of people in the cryptocurrency space are minorities. Mm-hmm. And there's more people in Africa, in the continent of Africa, in cryptocurrencies than here right now, because they see the opportunity. The opportunity of being able to take $600 into $35,000. I've done that, right? This is things that I think that are impossible. You can do.
Wow. Now, what are the major benefits of cryptocurrency?
Besides, the main benefit of cryptocurrency is able to become your own bank, right? The banks are closed. They don't open 24/7. I can actually move money anytime that I want, and I don't need a bank, right? So if I have to send somebody in Puerto Rico or in the other side of the world, I can send them money in a second, literally in a second, right? Buying an asset as something that is going to grow, right? When you think about this, when you go and buy a shirt, right? If you see two shirts and there's two stores, and one shirt is $10 and the other shirt is $50, but it's the same shirt, you're gonna go for what?
I'm gonna go for the cheaper one.
Exactly.
It's shirt.
And so if you and the both people, the one that bought it for 50 and the one who bought it for 10, sell that shirt at $100, who made the most money?
The one that bought it for cheaper.
And that's exactly what we do with cryptocurrencies. You buy cryptocurrencies that have utility, that do something that are going to resolve a great problem in the world, like cross-border payments, sending money from one country to another. And then you see once that appreciate, that you sell it. And so that's one of the ways to make money. There's people that buy cryptocurrencies and stake it and then get interest. Mm-hmm. By the way, the interest in a bank is less than 1% in a year. I have made 20, 30, 50, 100% in 24 hours. And if I'm trading with bots, I'm trading, day trading, I made more than that. Mm. So if you have $1,000 and you made 100%, you made $1,000 on top of that $1,000 that you had in the beginning, right? And so why would I want to work a normal job when I can trade? I trade stocks too. Like what is the point? Right? Mm-hmm. This is me clicking, teaching people, and then clicking and trading. So
easy,
right? If you understand how to do it, yes. But it can be complicated if you don't have somebody to navigate, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why whenever I'm teaching, I'm trying to break it to the simplest level so that people can actually minimize their risk.
What's the hardest part about learning cryptocurrency?
There's so many parts to it. Like,
damn,
you decide to go to a centralized exchange like Coinbase. You heard of Coinbase, right? Uh-huh. It's not, but if you try to go to the DeFi side, the decentralized area, there's so many steps, you can lose your money really, really quick. There's too many, the information is too much, and it's so fast and evolving that if you don't have somebody that is in that 24/7, it's very, very easy to have outdated info, and that can actually make you lose a lot of money.
Wow. So how lucrative has it been for you since you started?
It's been very lucrative. I mean, when I started in 2021, I started with $6,000. And actually, let me see if I can show you my portfolio here, one of my portfolios, so that you can see how lucrative it is.
Right.
See me, right? I said to people, let me see, okay, there you go. I'm going here, I guess it's closer. So these are my bots, and this is the profit for this month, and this is the portfolio, one of my portfolios right now. Oh, wow. You see how it's moving? Mm-hmm. So that's one of them. So I got several portfolios, but that's one of them. So think about that. Yeah. So it's just been amazing. Like I can't believe that this is my job, right? That this is what I do all day, and I don't know. Like I never been so excited about that. I also I do things in the metaverse. So I build in the metaverse. So I constructed virtual spaces. Think about you having a couch in a virtual space. You can do that, right? Right. And so again, I got into every area of cryptocurrency that you can, we call distributed ledger technology. I got it into. I created coins already. I made NFTs, non-fungible tokens that are like art, music, trade. So a little bit of everything.
Now let me ask you this: is there something covering your mic or your speaker?
No. Why? Oh,
because you sound a little different now than what you sound a little muffled than before.
Oh.
Yeah, you sound better now.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so now the metaverse, I'm not trying to be funny, because when I hear metaverse, I'm thinking The Flash. I'm thinking Marvel. I'm for real, like.
You think about multiverse basically.
Right. So I'm thinking that we about to go into like another dimension and another. So tell me about it.
Yeah. Being in a dimensional, it's just basically a virtual space. You just think about you getting into a video game. Mm-hmm. It's the way that I actually explain, where you're just an avatar or you. So I have friends in the metaverse. So it's just, you can build a metaverse space and people pay $1,500 or more for just a space in a metaverse. Actually, Macy's is going to close all their stores and go full-time in the metaverse, because why would you want to buy and pay for rent, electricity, water, and all this stuff when you can have a virtual space to people, right?
That's deep.
So all of these things are connected. The metaverse, cryptocurrencies, just name it. The banks are starting to move also into cryptocurrencies. They're creating wallets so that people can hold their cryptocurrencies in the banks. Once the floodgates are going to open in the crypto world, because right now around the world, it's only 5% of the population around the crypto space. That means that out of 7 billion people, the majority of people are not in crypto. 95% are not. So think about that.
Right. Now, did you go to school for cryptocurrency, or did you just?
No, I had to. No, the only thing that I took was that bot class. Everything else I taught myself. I didn't know how to trade, normal trade. That was not easy. I lost a lot of money, which is why I made a class to help people to not do the same thing that I did. I learned so many things by trial and error. And so, yeah, well, it's been interesting, right?
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, that's interesting.
Why?
Well, I'm real big into signs, and I ask a lot of people, but I love Libras, and it seems like I just pay attention to like all the people that I know that have lupus. It's weird, but I asked them about their zodiac signs, and it's literally almost everybody that I know is all around in the same zodiac.
That's interesting. I never go around asking people, hey, you have lupus?
Scared. I have to, because I'm just like, I be wanting to know, like, I understand that it's passed down from a family member, but it's got to be deeper than that, because there's some medications that can bring lupus right out of you.
Yeah, exactly.
So how can that be possible? But it's hereditary.
Exactly. No, it's true. It's true. But I'm glad that you touched that thing with the horoscope, because a lot of the cryptocurrencies are led by astrological signs and stuff. So that's another. Not a lot of people don't want to talk about that in the crypto space, because a lot of people don't believe in that. But I noticed that there's bearish signs and bullish signs depending on if it's a full moon or is a new moon. Depending on what's happening, it also, you can start tracking if the market is high or the market is low.
Oh wow.
Yeah, interesting, right?
Yeah, it is, and it's wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Right?
I wasn't expecting that.
There, right?
Right. Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I got money with Mari on the motherfucking couch. Okay, y'all, make sure you follow and support her. If you want to learn about cryptocurrency without losing your money, this is who you need to be talking to. This is definitely who I'm about to be talking to, because this sounds like something that I need to be doing. So, I mean, okay, now I'm going to say this, because this is further in the questions, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it right now, because I have money in Bitcoin. So what's the difference? Is Bitcoin just a form of cryptocurrency, or is it what? Talk to me.
So Bitcoin basically is the OG of the space. It was the first currency that a mythical legend named Satoshi Nakamoto, which we don't know who he is. It's a pseudonym or a moniker for this person or team or whatever, or people. that made this currency. And the main thing that they wanted to do to give was give power back to the people because of the use of the banking system, and to stay and take away the intermediaries, right? By becoming your own bank, where you can actually do peer-to-peer transactions, what we call peer-to-peer transactions, like we do with Cash App and all these other things. But by paying less percentage, because a lot of these things charge you certain percentages to send money back and forth, right? But Bitcoin is the biggest coin by market cap, meaning that it is where most people put their money, right? Yeah, so Bitcoin is special, but Bitcoin is not the whole crypto space, but it's the genesis of everything else, basically.
Okay, so it was the first of the Bible.
Exactly, basically. It's the atom of the crypto space.
Right. Y'all, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you share the live. Like I said, it's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. If you want to tip the couch, you can Cash App or PayPal, THA, real JANELL. Y'all, like I said, it's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. Follow Miss Mari. I'm telling you, this is who you need to be following. Now, what knowledge can you give my viewers that's watching? Maybe some simple knowledge that you could probably tell them, like how to get started.
So basically, I will tell everybody to check Coinbase. And so when you buy Bitcoin, you said that you own Bitcoin, right? You've seen that it changes time, every day it changes up and down, right? So when you buy cryptocurrencies, if you're going to hold it, what we call HODL, for a long time, you're going to see that up and down. That's what we make, right? Because if you could buy $1, right? If you could buy $1 at a cent, and that become $1, right? You make 99 cents. But we can't do that with $1, but we can do that with a cryptocurrency. So by getting a little bit of cryptocurrency at a time, what we call dollar cost averaging, you can actually just accumulate. But don't freak out when the market goes down. If you have $1,000 portfolio and it goes to 500 as an example, as long as you don't sell, you didn't lose anything. In a house, right? Do you worry about every day that your house you bought a house 100,000 and suddenly it went to 150K, and then the year later that you got, it's 120. You don't care living in it, right? So I think all that cryptocurrency, you're not losing anything. And that's the main thing I want to tell people. It doesn't matter. You don't need to have that much money. You can buy a little bit at a time. $1 a day is $30 a month, right? It's where you put your money. Because if you think about it, I used to spend money every day. Several things. Think about it. If I just do a normal drink, $5. $5 by 30 days, that's $150, right? That $150, you can actually buy cryptocurrencies and see that it's going to make you money. So you learn the difference between a asset, something that is going to put money in your pocket, and a liability, something that's going to take money out of your pocket.
Do you think it's smart to like every time, like to use the Cash App one as well?
I wouldn't use Cash App to buy cryptocurrencies because they charge you 3.99%. So you're gonna pay, even though Coinbase is not cheap, it's cheaper than Cash App and Robinhood because it's a crypto exchange. Cash App is not an exchange. Robinhood is not an exchange. I wouldn't recommend even people to buy in Robinhood. I will buy stocks, right? But not cryptocurrencies. And also another thing that I can tell people is that if you're going to buy something, you're trusting the exchange to hold that money. What happened a couple of weeks ago? We lost banks to what? They didn't have any money, right?
Right.
Bankruptcies. And this is not done. We're not done with the economy. The economy is not getting better. And so be careful who you give the keys to your money to, right?
Right.
And it's the same with cryptocurrencies, right? So buy a little bit at a time and don't be in a hurry to make money, because that's how a lot of people lose money.
Right. Now, what would you say is the best app or best one for them to use, or?
Going back to Coinbase because it's user friendly.
Okay.
It seems almost like a bank. Now, let me be sure, explain that unlike a bank, you're not, if some money, you lose money there, they're not going to give you money back. They don't have an FDIC insurance. But Coinbase is the easiest to use. Now, I use more complicated things because, you know, I've been in this space in 2021. But to start, Coinbase is pretty simple to you know, you sign up there, and then you have to give your ID card, just like you do in a bank. Let me tell you something really, really cool. You know how many times a lot of us have tried to get a loan and they say no, right? If you have $1,000 portfolio and you can borrow against your portfolio in the crypto space in a second.
Oh, wow.
Boom, like that. So what the rich do is they use debt to buy assets, and that's why they don't pay taxes. So whatever rich person tells you that they're paying taxes is OBS. Think about that. Because if you use debt, right, it's not the same that you buying something. So they don't use, why would I spend $100 out of my cash when I can use $100 on my credit card and use it, right? I use that to basically make more money and lower my tax, you know, the amount of taxes that I had to pay, right?
Wow. This is very knowledgeable. This is I'm very appreciative for you coming to the couch, because my peoples need to know this. Okay. Because for real. Now, do you do workshops, you said?
Yeah. So I have like recorded classes, and then I have live classes that I do. Most of the time it's just one-on-one. I've done some group classes. I mean, I even been in magazines across the country, and I've been in, if you can check me in Hulu, Nightline Impact X, I was like a couple of seconds there because I lost money in Celsius when I didn't know any better. But yeah, so I do everything you can find at makemoneywithmari.com. So that's where I have all my classes and all my information to, you know, and stuff. So.
Okay, that's very cool. Seriously. Now, what doors has cryptocurrency opened for you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I was in TV. That was a big one. I always wanted to be in TV here in the United States. You know, a girl from an island being saying that it was in Hulu. That was huge. I have met very important people. You know, Senator Yang, that ran for president of the Democratic Party. So I have a picture with him. I met a lot of just a very, very high network people. Your network is your net worth. So what you know and how you implement that, and who you hang with affects if you make money or not. And so that's been one of the things. Now, I knew this was special when last year somebody contacted me and said, Mari, I want to take classes for the bots. I fly to your state. I want to sit next to you. I'll pay you whatever you want. And I was like, okay, whatever. Let me see. And I told the lady, okay, so you want to, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to be, you know, I usually did classes on Zoom and live and all this, you know, like live streams and stuff, not like that. But I said, okay, I'm going to do a 40-hour and I want $7,500. Done. The next week, this lady flew from this other state for me to teach her how to bot trade. And that's what, when I was like, oh my God, this is going to be it.
That is what's up. That makes me so happy because, yes, okay, that's the type of stuff that I love. Like, you know, I kind of been feeling that lately too. I'm on a Mari level. You feel me? Like I'm like you. Like, that's dope. To be recognized for something that you love to do and you didn't even realize you love to do it.
Exactly, because it's like the guy, one of my friends said, Mari, people, when you realize that people need you more than you need them, that's when you're gonna be So that was an opportunity. I am going to be an advisor for a metaverse company from Berlin. And again, it's because of the connections that I made and all this stuff. It's been amazing, right?
So
yeah. So
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, what's life like for you?
So I wake up whenever I want to wake up. I can work from my bed. A lot of people is like, oh, Mari. I'm like, well, you know what? Sometimes I don't feel good. I'm my own boss. If I feel bad and I don't want to do anything, I cannot do anything. I have systems, automated systems that are trading for me. I have automated systems that are marketing things for me. So I work because I enjoy it, not because I need to in this point. And I'm a type of personality. I'm ADHD. So all that combined is a lot of stuff, right? But yeah, I just wake up. I go live in TikTok and talk to people about news of the crypto and what is happening in crypto, how to mitigate the losses, how to make money. Then I have classes online. I send emails, have meetings with people from the space, and then trade stocks and crypto. That's my day every day. And then Fridays I don't do anything. I have a massage and acupuncture this Friday. Every other Friday I'm going to treat myself and go out with my husband. This Sunday I'm leaving on a cruise for a week to Mexico. So that's a little bit about my life, right?
That's cool. You be safe out there too. What's been your biggest struggle since you started cryptocurrency?
That's dealing with scammers, people that want to take you down. Sadly, other minorities. I've gotten listen. I'm very, very social person, and I love everybody. But I know so many enemies in my life. Scammers, because I've taken scam rings. People that saw me as a competition. That after I helped them build something, they just got rid of me. Stuff like that. It's very the people that are teaching full time are mostly white males. So it's male dominated, it's white dominated in the sense of education. So I've had to deal with just a lot of ignorance. But at the same time, I tell them I'm not going anywhere.
Right? No, seriously.
Keep going and doing what I need to do. Right?
Yes. Do you get a lot of support from your friends and family?
Yes and no, if that makes sense. Like, they understand that what I'm doing is important and that it's helping the family, but they don't understand. It's very isolating because people don't understand. There's not that many traders. So in the crypto space or in the stock market, there's not that many people that trade like daily. So that the more specialized you are, the less people are there that understand what you're talking about. And so I have to try to break everything down. And so that's another, but they like what I do, but some of them don't think that cryptocurrencies is real money. And I was thinking, oh, I wonder why the banks are putting their money there. Oh, I wonder why the government has started fit now. Oh, I wonder, right?
Right. Now,
until
so why do people say that cryptocurrency isn't real money?
Because I notice a tendency by Blacks and Latinos to think that everything is a scam, right? Because I think it's ignorance. It's not that. I used to be very anti-crypto. I just repeat what everybody said. Oh my God. And it was fear because I didn't know, right? But as soon as I understood what it was, I'm like, oh my God, everybody should be in this, right? And I'm trying to spread the news, but it's like I'm telling everybody there's going to be a flood and nobody wants to read it, right? You're going to see that nobody can say that I didn't tell them because I've been telling everybody, if they didn't get in, it's not my fault, right?
Right.
I did, believe me, I done, and I said to everybody, hey, this is making money. This is what I'm doing. And I'm showing people, like I show you my portfolio, right? Now when people see the portfolio, they're like, oh damn, like, but a lot of them don't want to either believe it, but they don't want to do the work. So there's always something, right? There's always something. People have a lot of excuses for a lot of things. Is that what I was saying?
Right.
So
are you able to pay bills with cryptocurrency money?
Yes, you can. You can get a Coinbase card. You can get a Crypto.com card. There's Master and Visa starting to PayPal. You can actually, I think you can either get paid in cryptocurrencies or pay or something. There's more of these payment systems that are starting to accept cryptocurrencies or be able to pay with cryptocurrencies. So yeah.
Mm. Now, y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. I got money with Marty on the motherfucking couch. And you said you're where at right now?
The what?
Where'd you say you located right now?
I'm in Texas.
Okay. I thought she said San Diego at first. I was like, wait a minute. I thought she said
Texas. I'm a Texas.
Right. Y'all make sure you follow her on all social media. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you share the live. Y'all follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, THA Couch on Facebook, and my main YouTube and Instagram, which is THA Real JANELL. Yeah, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Now, how many cryptocurrencies are there?
That's over 25,000 cryptocurrencies, and every day more cryptocurrencies come out of nowhere.
Damn.
Like I can make a cryptocurrency in 5 minutes. I can make a bunch of cryptocurrencies in 5 minutes, literally. So if you know how to do it, they're not that difficult. But if you're not in the space, it might be a little bit complicated because you need some coding skills. So
right. Damn. Now, what's the main difference between Bitcoin and NFTs?
So Bitcoin is mostly a cryptocurrency, basically a payment system. And NFTs are mostly an ownership, what we call non-fungible tokens. So, for example, if you have a design of the real couch, you can actually NFT that, and people know that you made the design. So it's kind of like a sign of your ownership on that design. And so you can make your own record. You don't need a record company now. You don't need a television company now. You can make your own brand and sell these NFTs. And I can show you some NFTs. I have NFTs that are attached, because again, I also sell NFTs and stuff. So I have an NFT that is actually $4,500, because when people buy the NFT, they're buying all my they actually get all my classes in there. But my classes are more than that. But let me see, I'm going to show you. So this is one of my NFTs. So you see, this is an art that I created, that I animated, and the art is in a place where it's in the blockchain, it's in where the cryptocurrencies live. So this is art, and
what was she saying? She
just speaking Japanese.
What did she just tell me though?
No, I don't know what she's saying. I just put that there because I wanted to have her this kind of like manga feeling, like anime type of feeling. So this is that's an NFT. You see the difference? An NFT is an ownership. Oh, you can hear me now? So it's ownership. So you can have tickets, right? NFT as tickets. But currency is something that you pay. So Bitcoin is something that you pay. NFTs is your art and anything that you own in the blockchain. So
wow, that's pretty fucking cool. I don't know. And she was like, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Ouch. So can you tell everybody exactly what cryptocurrency is?
So basically, it's a digital money.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you pay, tell me, when do you use money, like physical money, or you prefer paying with credit cards or whatever?
Credit cards.
That's a,
Oh, wait.
so it's a digital transaction. It's the same thing. The only difference is that you're not using dollar, you're using another type of currency.
Mm.
But it's digital money. It's the same thing as a dollar. The difference is the dollar is backed by the trust of the American people and the system, and by debt, if you didn't know
Yeah.
that. So as,
Oh.
as you hold your money, your cash, or your currency, or your dollar in the bank, is depreciating in price. It's not gaining appreciation. It's not appreciating. It's depreciating, because inflation is a hidden tax the government put on us. If you didn't know that, this whole mess that we have right now is basically a perfect storm that the government of the United States has created, so they can push us from the old financial system to the new financial system, which you're going to start hearing this word central banking digital currencies, CBDCs, a lot.
Mm.
It's a type of controlled demolition. So you're going to see there's going to be a lot of layoffs in the next couple of months. There's going to be more bankruptcies and bank runs in the next couple of months. And the real estate bubble hasn't burst yet. So as these things move, because the system needs their little pawns to keep the rat going, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you do that? The public school system and the college system. That's how they keep everybody in the matrix. I will call it the matrix, literally. So.
Wow. Is it easy to get scammed?
Very easy to get scammed. I get emails all the time. Hey, your Coinbase account has been suspended, blah, blah, blah. Click here. It's a phishing email trying to get my information. We got fake accounts of me, of the biggest influencers in TikTok and social media. There's people basically making fake accounts of us. All kinds of scams. But it doesn't have more scams than in the normal financial system. There's more scams in the old financial system than in the new financial system. But like everything else, where there's money, there's gonna be good and there's gonna be bad.
Right. Is there like a set price that you have to start with to get cryptocurrency?
No, because you can actually, just like you can buy small pieces of shares in a stock, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is what? 27,000, I think it is. You don't have to buy the whole Bitcoin. You can buy a little piece of Bitcoin.
Right,
so
right.
Right now it's 27,310. Let me tell you that in November of 2021, Bitcoin got to $68,000.
Yeah.
You own a 0.20 of Bitcoin, which will be right now what? 27 divided by 4 or 5. When Bitcoin goes back up, that little quarter of Bitcoin can be $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, it's what you can afford. And what I teach people is where to buy cryptocurrencies that are the cheapest. So when you go here, I go to this website called cryptobubbles.com, and you can see all the currencies, top 100%, top 100 currencies. You can see that this is red and this is green. This has gone down, this has gone up. You never buy anything green. Buy low, sell high. So what I go and tell people is to go here and then click here, and you see that currencies like Axie Infinity, which is a pretty good currency, it's kind of like a game currency, is 87% down. Well, I will buy that. I actually own some of that. It's right now $8. It used to be a year ago $65. So if you buy a couple of those and it goes back to its all-time high, think about how much money you're gonna make.
Right.
So that's an example that you don't need that much money. Look at some of these currencies that are down, that are sometimes even cents or $1 or 94 cents, 2 cents. You see? Look at this. This one is 86% down. It's 2 cents right now. It used to be 19 cents. So that means that it will be a 17-cent appreciation when it goes back to its height. So that's how I teach people how to do dollar cost averaging. Instead of doing dollar cost averaging the normal way, is to what? To do dollar cost averaging by buying currencies that are 50% low or higher. Because usually people say dollar cost average, buy whatever, no matter how high it is. That's not what I teach people. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because that means that you will buy no matter what the currency is doing. And if Bitcoin was right now $68,000, I wouldn't be buying that.
Right.
Because you're gonna what would you rather do? Buy more crypto with less money, or buy less crypto with more money? And everybody gets into the crypto space when the market is high and start buying. I'm like, why? This is just, you see, because people don't know what they're doing, and why it's easy to lose money if you don't know what you're doing.
Wow. Now, do you teach your family about cryptocurrency?
Yeah, but some of my family is not interested. It's the irony of it all, right?
Right.
I can tell anybody about it but my family. Only my son is interested. My husband is like, you make all the money, I don't care, right? He's like, you do
you do work out, whatever.
Exactly. He's like, whatever, right?
What's been your biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment, I will say, having a $35,000 day. That was my biggest accomplishment. I was like shocked. I couldn't believe it. Like, I always wanted to do something like that, and it was like, I can't believe that, right?
That's what's up.
So yeah.
Now I got a few more questions, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I definitely appreciate you for being on the couch. Do you have any role models?
Yes, of course.
You're
not gonna believe, like, one of my biggest role models is Queen Latifah.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, because when I grew up in Puerto Rico, there's a lot of colorism, and so my family from my mom's side, they're all white, and I never saw anybody that looked like me, right? So I remember seeing her, since I grew up in the 1980s and 1990s, Oprah, seeing this woman interview people, and people will be like listening to her, right? There's so many different people that I admire. That's two of them that I can think about. I miss Whitney Houston as another one that, a lot of music that a lot of musicians actually is my main role models, because it helped me cope with a lot of the pain that I actually struggle with, with coming from a difficult raising, right? Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now, how's your patience when it comes to new clients?
It just depends on. I have to deal with a lot of, like, people don't know how to copy and paste. That's, like, for me, like, it's something that people should know how to do. So I have to like teach things that are not connected to teaching cryptocurrencies. I don't mind an older person that is 60, 70 years old don't know how to do that, because logically, right, they're older. But somebody that is my age or younger than me that doesn't know how to do that is like, I can't believe that, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty patient. Mostly my husband is not patient, but everybody thinks like, oh, Mari's not patient. But I homeschool my kids for 13 years, so I have to be patient.
Right.
Most people would have quit taking 13 years of homeschooling two ADHD kids, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm very patient.
Wow. Now, my last couple of questions is, one, how do you promote your business?
So every time I'm in social media is the main place that I promote my business. Since I was I started as marketing, I'm able to basically collect people's names and emails, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can do email marketing. So if, again, it's automating your processes, right?
Right.
But the majority of how you can actually, how I promote my content is creating a lot of videos and content, free content for people. So even though I have paid classes, I do a lot of free content for people so that we can, you know, attract your right client, right?
Right. Wow. Okay. Now, also, where do you see this taking you?
Well, it's taking me a lot of big places already. I mean, I got connections of people that have put me to speak in the metaverse and different panels and events.
Right.
So, you know, I have a partner, and you know, we're actually doing a mastermind in this May, Cinco de Mayo. And so we're doing this virtual event with all females, which is not easy. It was not easy finding all the panelists females when there's only 12% of females in the crypto space. So I see myself, a lot of people are going to know who I am and my partner, who we are in the next years, because we're doing things that a lot of people don't want to do. And we're building in a time where the market is very, very low, right?
Right. And that's the best time to do it, right?
Exactly, because you position yourself in places where there's not that many people doing that, and where there's going to be a lot of people, because they say that just only in the metaverse specifically, there's going to be trillions of dollars coming in the next 5 years.
Right.
So think about that. So
yeah, that's going to be a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
yep.
My last question is, what if all the computers crash? Where does that leave cryptocurrency?
Well, they're still in the blockchain. I get a question all the time. What if there was a blackout? Could you get money out of your ATM? No, you couldn't.
Right.
It's the thing. There's ways of sending cryptocurrencies by radio. There's ways of sending cryptocurrencies offline. I don't know if you can do that with money unless you have cash, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So they live in the blockchain, which is a system of ledgers. So there's not going to be a worldwide global event where there's not going to be any computers or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And so you have a Wi-Fi and you have some electricity somewhere. There's a way to move money.
Right.
So I'm not, you know, I try not to worry about like ultimate scenarios that are like 1 in a million chance of happening, because like I said, if we don't have electricity, we cannot get money out of the bank, right? And if your bank goes out, like it happened a couple of weeks ago, right, you can get money, you cannot get money out of there either. There's I will say there's more issues in the all financial system with the Federal Reserve and all these banks. This new technology. And that's why a lot of people are getting into the technology, institutions and individuals. Right.
Wow. Mari, I definitely appreciate you for being on the couch. Seriously. Can you tell everybody where they can find you at?
Yes. You can find me at makemoneywithmari.com. I'll put it in the bottom of the video. So makemoneywithmari.com. So all my link, that's my link tree, and all my social media is there. In the bottom is all my social media accounts, and then the services that I provide and all that stuff.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the couch. Y'all, I appreciate you so much. Y'all make sure y'all follow her on all social media. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. She's trying to teach y'all some things that we need to know. This is the stuff, the knowledge that we need to know. A lot of times we don't know it because we don't like to read, or we don't like to look it up, or we don't like to do the work. So do the work, or Miss Mari can help you do the work. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on Thursday. Thank you so much for being